Good morning, everybody. Jeffrey here. As I record this, I'm now just a week away from running the Boston Marathon for Dana-Farber. And so I thought it would be a good opportunity to check in with all of you and just send you a little message. First off, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been a big support through all of this. It's been quite the journey through all of the training and the preparing and the fundraising and planning events and reaching out to everybody. And so I just want to say thank you because taking on a big commitment like this, when you run Boston for a charity, you have to commit to raising a pretty large amount, and doing that is a pretty big act of faith in the people in your lives. And that faith has not been shaken, and I've just been really amazed by all of you who have chosen to support, because we don't all have a great deal of resources in our lives, and what you have, you've been willing to give and support, and I just really want to say thank you for all of that. And really, the big reason I wanted to do this video was to talk about this shirt right here. And many of you have been seeing me post about this on social media, and anytime one of you have supported me, I've asked if you want to give me names of people you want to honor. And this is what I'm doing right here. This is a shirt I'll be wearing when I run the Boston Marathon next week. And we've got this ribbon here. So one of the teammates who's run the Dana-Farber Marathon Challenge for several years, unfortunately, she lost her life to cancer pretty recently. And in fact, when I last ran Boston for Dana-Farber in 2018, she was on that team. And it's kind of weird and sad to think that somebody I ran the race with just 4 years ago is no longer with us. It really makes you think about, how life is fleeting. These are the names you've all given me, and these aren't just names. These are stories, and these are people that have been important to friends and family, and these are stories of love and challenge and perseverance and fear and courage. And to me, courage is, the way I define courage is, taking on a challenge without knowing what the other side of it looks like. And I can imagine getting a cancer diagnosis exactly that. Is you're taking on a challenge that you didn't ask for. You don't know what the other side looks like. But it's something that impacts you and everybody around you. And, this is the weight that I'll be carrying with me when I run 26.2 miles next week. And one of the thing that really kind of hit me in getting a lot of these names is how often you don't know somebody has had cancer until they've shared this with me. And, there are some instances here where, many of us didn't know somebody had cancer until we learn of their passing, which is, it's a personal decision, of course, but it's, it really, takes everybody by surprise. And, there are people like, my grandfather here, Bobby Dunning-Myers. He passed away when I was 14 due to cancer, and I spent a lot of time with him, but looking back, I wish I had valued my time with him more and got to know who he was even more. And he had a really unique sense of humor. I think that's kind of where I got mine from. But when he died, ironically, I was kind of known for being a very sensitive kid, but when he died, I kind of forced myself not to cry because I wanted to be strong for my mom. And, it's something I regret. I wish I, had made a different decision then, but in the moment, I felt like I needed to be strong for my mom. But I always wondered if it, kind of impacted me going forward that I did that. And, we have, Mary Ellen Leahy here recently passed, very much the matriarch of her family. And I know her family deeply misses her. Some people, gave me their own names. And, this question came up from a couple of people. Is it okay that I give my own name? And my thought is, of course, absolutely. To me, somebody asks me to honor their own fight. It's, asking me to honor, the fear and the courage and the unknowing of, what their own cancer journey is going to be all about. So of course, please give me your own name. And, some of these people who did so, I had no idea until they shared with me their own story. And, I've been running races for Dana-Farber since 2015. And, one of the big things that's always hit me is the stories that people have shared with me, and the care and compassion that Dana-Farber gives to people. Almost universally, that's something I hear, is their compassion. And Marlene and Sandy, Gina, my grandmother Yvonne had cancer. It wasn't what she passed away of, but she herself had her own cancer fight. And of course, Marty Dunn here, at least a dozen people asked me to put Marty Dunn on there. And, we have, not sure where it is, but Otis Sears, who, passed away 5 or 6 years ago. And, he was, he's deeply missed by a lot of people in our community. And, Susan, and Candida, and Connie Dean Bridges, one of my closest friends. I've known Mike for a very long time, since I was 20. A mother who, she passed away when he was just a kid, and, he and his family deserved more time with her. And that's what this is all about, is really giving people more time, the time that they deserve to dream and to love and to have good times with their family and their friends. And cancer takes that from people, and it's not fair. And Dana-Farber has been working for 75 years to give people time, and their research and their treatment have done amazing things to help make that happen. Another one I wanted to point out, this is Aaliyah. This was a sweet 8-year-old girl who passed away in, I believe it was 2017, right here in Holyoke. And I'm sure her parents still deeply miss her. And, it's not fair for a child to have that kind of strength and courage at such a young age. We got Megan, we have Kent. This name was just given to me yesterday, Anne-Marie Lefebvre-Roche, one of my former managers at my previous job at 99. His daughter just lost her best friend on Friday to cancer. I can only imagine the pain she's going through right now. It really breaks my heart for her. Ellie Marie Rivera and Barbara Seeley, Joanne Murphy, Tessa's mom. She's going through so much right now, and I wish her and pray for the strength to persevere. There's still more time to add names to this. This is, as I said, this is going to be a great weight that I carry with me when I run. And I really wanted to honor people by attaching all of these here. And they'll be waving in the wind as I run next week. And I'll be thinking about all of these people and all of the people who shared these names with me. And I hope you will be too. And as I said, it's just a week away. There's still time to, add some support to this and add some names to this. And I'll be happy to add as many as I possibly can. And, if I run out of room on the back, I'll put some on the front as well. But, I just want to thank everybody who's given me these names. You know, Brenna, who had her own battle very recently, you know, and I continue to wish her well, that, you know, things stay on the right path there. Yeah, as I said, all of these people are love and courage and fear and just, you know, zest for life that we all deserve to have, and we all deserve time to dream. And just thank you to everybody who's been there so far, and, you know, the support that you've all given. I'm very much appreciative that you've been wanting to be a part of this journey with me, and I look forward to sharing with you, you know, the culmination of it in just a week. So thanks for listening, and if you want to still support, I'm going to put the link up with this video, and, you know, I appreciate you supporting and sharing and being a part of this. So thank you, and take care. Much love to all of you.